Hello friends, I am your friend Manoj from Paras Gardening Solutions. Today we will talk about a plant whose name is Snapdragons plants. Today's video is based on the Snapdragons plants. In this we will tell you how you can plant Snapdragons at home and how to get beauty in your garden from it. Before starting the video, you are requested that if you like our video then you should subscribe our channel and set the bell icon to also that the notification of our other upcoming videos can reach you first as well as the video. Like and comment and tell us how you liked our video. So let's start the video on the complete introduction and care of Snapdragons plants. Snapdragons, Antirrhinum majus, are popular perennials that are usually grown as annuals and their blooms are short-lived. The name comes from the shape of the individual flower heads, which look like a dragon's snout. Bright snapdragon flowers bloom in cool weather with very saturated colors, in almost every color, and look very distinctive in the spring or fall garden. They come in many varieties and sizes. You can find one that fits your needs, a few inches, 4 feet, or anything in between. Snapdragons are great plants for containers, baskets, or filling in garden wall cracks because they can fit a wide variety of areas. They take about 2 or 3 months from germination to flowering, and as a result are often started indoors just a few weeks or months before the last frost. Fun facts: Snapdragons depend on large bumblebees for pollination, as smaller bees are unable to open the flower's jaws. Common names: snapdragon, dog's mouth, lion's mouth, toad's mouth. Botanical name: Antirrhinum majus. Family: Plantagenaceae. Plant type: perennial, annual. Mature size: 6 to 48 inches tall, 6 to 12 inches wide. Sun exposure: full, partial. Soil type: moist, well-drained. Soil pH: acidic, neutral. Blooming time: spring, summer, fall. Flower color: white, yellow, pink, red, orange, purple. Hardiness zones: 7 to 11, USDA. Native regions: Mediterranean, Europe, Asia. Snapdragon care. Snapdragons are slow-growing when planted from seed, so they are usually planted from purchased nursery plants, which are widely sold in economical 6-packs. They can also be grown fairly easily from seeds planted indoors weeks before the last winter frost. They grow best in rich, well-draining soil in a sunny location, although they will tolerate partial shade. Pruning the tips of the stems on young plants will make them bushier, and removing faded flowers will extend the blooming season, often until the first frost. Lighting. Snapdragons will bloom most profusely in full sun to partial shade. Once temperatures rise, they may stop blooming altogether. Planting them in partial shade and watering them well will help them survive the summer, and they will likely bloom again in the fall. Soil. Snapdragons like a neutral soil pH between 6.2 and 7.0, rich in nutrients and well-drained. As short-lived plants, they don't feed heavily, but adding organic matter will help them stay healthy and bloom. Water. Keep the plants moist for the first few weeks. Once established, snapdragons will need about an inch of water per week when it's not raining. Water near the crown of the plant and avoid watering from above to keep your snapdragon healthy. Once established, allow the top inch of soil to dry out completely before watering. Temperature and humidity. Snapdragons are tender perennial plants that are hardy in USDA zones 7 to 11. They prefer cool temperatures and are at their best when nighttime temperatures are in the low 40s and daytime temperatures are in the low 70s. For this reason, they are usually grown as annuals. Once established, snapdragons can tolerate sub-zero temperatures. If you make sure they stay well watered during cold weather and add a layer of pine straw mulch, they can last quite a while and survive fairly low temperatures until the cold has passed. Snapdragons prefer average humidity within a range of 40 to 70%. Fertilizer. Add fertilizer when the plants first begin flowering. Use a standard, balanced multipurpose fertilizer, such as a 19-19-19 product, at a rate of 3 pounds for every 100 square feet of flower bed. Water well after fertilizing. Propagating snapdragons. Snapdragons are fairly inexpensive to purchase as nursery plants and are easy to grow from seeds, but you can also propagate them from stem cuttings if you prefer. Cut a 2-inch section of stem just below a leaf node on a healthy parent plant. Remove the lower leaves and dip the bottom of the cutting in rooting hormone. Plant the cutting in seed starter mix or potting soil. Cover the pot with a plastic bag or dome to keep the cutting moist. Once a good root system has developed, remove the cover and continue growing in a bright window or under artificial light. Transplant outside immediately after the last frost. Common pests and plant diseases. Rust fungus can be a significant problem with snapdragons. If rust appears on a plant, it is best to grow snapdragons in another part of the garden the following year. The plant is also susceptible to mildew, fungal leaf spot, downy mildew, wilt, and root rot. Aphids and spider mites are the most common pest problems, which may require the use of insecticides or horticultural oils in severe infestations. So now you have understood how to grow snapdragons plants at home. If you liked this video, please share it. Stay connected for more such plant information. Just keep these few things in mind. Your plant will always enhance the beauty of your home and also provide you beneficial and pure air. This is the end of today's video. Let's meet in another video to talk about caring for another plant. Till then, bye friends, happy gardening.